Hey, what's going on, guys? Double18 Set Shadow here. Set 3 has dropped, and we're in the first weekend of its release, so today's Market Watch is gonna be going over the first several pages of what we got here for Set 3, and where prices are going. We'll have a few singles to discuss as well, which have effects from what we've seen with Set 3's release, and on top of that, remember, Worlds was also this weekend, and the winner who took it all home was Dragoncraft. So, congratulations, and we'll go ahead and see what happens with the next World Series as time passes. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Set 3. So, starting off, we've got cases starting at $900 right now, and the market price is about $1,000. But let's go ahead and start taking a look at the singles. So, one thing is that we do have an exclusive when it comes to collaborations. We have Niji Sanji's Mille Parfait, who is exclusive to the English version of this release as a collaboration. We have a few individual cards for her, and we also have a signed version of her which takes the place of Wizardess of Oz in this set, as well as a leader card, which currently, the two of them are both over $200 a piece, and the leader card is $284 right now, with only 3 listings available. The biggest card in this set, besides that, the way I'd see it, we have another leader who's pretty high up right now, Daria Dimension Drifter, which came out with Set 2. It's currently $179 with a market price of $188 at this point. Followed up by the ultimate rare of Alice Wonderland Explorer, the evolved form. $155 is the base price right now, $158.65 is the market price. And if you want Dark Alice's ultimate rare, that one fell off already. $60 base for its ultimate rare, and basically $110 right now if you want the market price. Curious. 13 listings on this one. It's already sold for $130 and $90, and there are actually a lot of listings underneath $70 right now. A total of 6 of them with 7 copies. So yeah, Dark Alice is already falling off pretty hard. I like its artwork though, so it's a little disappointing to see it drop that far. Cinderella's the next one for its ultimate rare at $100. Then we start getting into some of the super legendaries. We've got Alice, and then we've got Alice's regular legendary sitting at $26.64 base right now. Definitely be careful of this one. It's only got 7 listings. And then we've got the anime leaders. Oh man, I feel for anybody who pulled these. The main character of Season 2, Light Tenryu, is only $28. And remember, there is only 1 leader card per case, so if you end up pulling one of the anime character ones, that's a huge loss in value, and it sucks. But let's see what else we got here. More super legendaries along here. Masquerade Ghost, Alice's evolved form. Then we have Dark Alice as well. All of them are $20+. Dark Alice is right around there. We've got Valiant Fencer, Beauty and the Beast, and the Evo of Masquerade Ghost, which are around $15 or less. And what else have we got? The regular Evo of Alice Wonderland Explorer is currently $16, $17, and also short on listings. I would have thought that it would be a little lower to start, but I anticipate it's going to be more like Merlin, where the Evo is necessary or used as a 2 or 3 of, so it'll probably maintain its price for a while. And on top of that, it's a neutral follower, unlike Merlin, so it has the potential to stay up there. Then we've got Mystic King up here as another legendary, $8 to start off with. Moving on to the second page, we have Valiant Fencer, which is also about $8, 10 listings left. We've got Diamond Master, which is part of Haven, which is intended for Havencraft's, Rush aggro-based build that is born of this set. We've also got Wizardess of Oz here, which I guess it's because Mille Parfait exists, but This one is pretty cheap to pick up right now. As I mentioned, Mille Parfait is the alternate art of Wizardess of Oz in this set. So Wizardess of Oz has a lot of copies available, while Parfait is just a little bit more expensive than her by just over $1. Other cards we've got, the foil of Rapunzel is $5, and then we've got Beauty and the Beast, the regular legendary, for almost $4. Dark Alice is also close to $4. Actress Farah is another one to pay attention to. The foil is currently $6 with 4 listings left, but I would pay attention to that one as that's going to be a very common one going forward for set 3. Other ones we've got, Princess Snow White is almost $4 as well. We've also got March Hare's Tea Time at only 4 listings, but this is the foil version of it. It's a silver rare, so ultimately it should be easy to pick up, but if you want to go for the foils, you'll have to keep your eye on those, because I feel like decks like Haven and... I feel like it's Haven and Forest and possibly Abyss that will see a lot more gain in terms of foils that are lower rarity. Then you've also got cards like Odile Black Swan, which is currently $4 for its foil, but has a lot of listings. Cosmofang is down here at about $3. Let's see. The regular Diamond Masters Evo is $1.80 base right now. What else have we got? Cinderella is at $1.90. Levantine Dragon, the base form, is currently at $3. There hasn't been much anticipation of this card, despite it being the cover card. And let's see. Also remember, well, I kind of pointed out, but we had the Chess King on the first page for Runecraft. But we have the whole chess set for Runecraft in this set, so you can play chess in this game now. Then you've got Lilac, which is likely going to be another popular Forestcraft card, but as I've said before with gold rares, they never really take off in price unless they are Evo versions of cards, or they just have to be really, really popular. Other things we've got Amuro's Spear Knight, which is also a gold, but also under $1 at this point. And then the regular gold of Black Swan is 45 cents to start. Yeah, in terms of the golds and silvers, we're starting off with pretty standard prices for release, and I imagine they'll all just continue to go down for a while outside of maybe just 1 or 2, but hard to tell if there really will be any exceptions from gold down to bronze in terms of anything outside the foils. Now going back into existing singles, we've got Ricokashi, which has been going up in price recently for its regular legendary. 5 listings, so it's getting short on listings as well, and currently it's selling for as high as $9 at this point. $10 actually. So definitely see if you can, you'll have to look around for this one, but if you have copies, they are moving. Like how we talked about how Marazensky last time was getting bought out. Now Kashimoto is also getting bought out. And this one was more likely to do so given that it is a neutral follower that has a place in a number of different decks. You've also got the base legendary of Ancient Elf, which I talked about once or twice. It has a lot of listings still available, but the base price is rising. And while the market price still shows under $4, when you take a look at actual sales, this card does sell mostly for $4, but is starting to see some sales exceeding $5. And currently the base price is $6.25 and makes its way on upward to close to $7.50 and even $8. Will it continue to increase? Probably. Ancient Elf is one of those cards that will likely continue to see play as time passes. And Cristalia Tia is another one that's also going up in price. I talked about how it was rising before, but on top of that, its listing count is also going down. This is just the base legendary, and it's currently selling for $7 to $8 from the last few sells, although it's been a bit more sporadic. And available quantities are starting from $7.50 and mostly just stay in the $7 range, but we are moving upward towards $9 as well. And given that this card has historically been rising over time, I would imagine it would continue to do so. Although, I will admit that... Oh, but I believe that only counts... No, I think that also counts for the base form. One of the participating prizes, if you went to Worlds, is a Worlds version of this card plus its Evo. So that might damper on some of the higher rarity prices, but I wouldn't think that the base rarities would get their prices dampened by that. Another card to pay attention to is going to be Crazed Executioner. Right now it's got lots of quantities available, but Abyss is will likely see some more types of play besides just general aggro, and Control is starting to make its way in with more support that we continue to get. Currently the card is pretty easy to pick up, where if you want the regular version, it's 26 cents to start, and the Evo is 21 cents to start. And the foils are pretty cheap right now. Not $1 if you want the Evo, and it's under $2 if you want the foil right now, and still plenty of listings available. But I'd just be careful. This one does have more potential to go up as Control, if Control takes off in playability. Then Bellringer Angel, I know we covered that more recently, but it's actually running out of listings right now with only 10 available, and the base price is now $18. So we look at 18 followed by, yeah, there are only 3 listings that are under $20 right now. And this is just the base gold right now. So it's moving its way back upward. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you do need to pick up Bellringers, take a look amongst the rare. In fact, why don't we take a look right now? Right now, the foil version of this card is starting at $22, has been selling for above that, and is more like $25 on average at this point. The market price is $23.46, and while it shows a downtrend, given that set 1 is not likely to get any more printings, and Bellringer does get played over time, this is the time where we'll probably see its rebound. And the same will go for our last card, Dark Angel Olivia. It is on a downtrend right now, but it does have playability in decks even in set 3's format. And potentially a little bit as we go on to set 4, but right now the price is below $30 for a number of listings, and then it makes its way back upward. But be careful when it comes to Olivia. It has generic playability as a neutral, and has a variety of different effects that you can take advantage of. So I could see this eventually go back up, but yeah, we'll have to see about this one as well. If I had to guess, I do think it will end up going back up. Although it is still a little expensive to pick up right now. But it would be hard for it to go under 25 in my opinion. And it only has 8 listings left at this point for its regular legendary, so that's another point to consider. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.